Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah. Listen. Hit the like button. Yeah. Yes. Hit the like button. Live study. We're gonna get it. Yes. Here it comes.
This is in-depth study of the Christ, the propitiation, the begotten Son, the Lord, the Judge,
The Savior.
ruler,
That's
the
right.
standard,
High
the Messiah, Yeshua HaMashiach, the one,
atonement.
the true Jesus Christ.
Propitiation.
Here on Understanding the Bible Radio, on Screen Study, Facebook Live,
Yes.
YouTube Live,
We study
live on
That's
screen,
it.
undeniable facts of Scripture.
That's right, Understanding the Bible Radio. Ron Saxton back again, ending it out. Genesis, we're finishing up the book of Genesis. It's 50 chapters. We got 49 right now. We're going to finish it today. Looking in there to see what happened in regards to the purpose of the Father, fulfilling his eternal covenant he began with Abram. Yeah, see, we don't even look at it that way. It's an eternal covenant, everlasting covenant, he says, to Abraham. And he starts it out with the Hebrews, which only means people from afar off, them from far off. That's all it meant. Hebrew, that's all it meant. We seen it right in the lexicon. Period. Got nothing to do with your skin color, creed, nation. It's got everything to do with where you came from, afar off. Hebrew. Okay? So let's not try to make it so significant for us today. This is what happened with them back then. He also told Abraham, you will be blessed of all families. All nations will be blessed in you. All. He didn't say partial. He said all families. So if it's one person out of each family, that's all families, will be blessed in you. Is what he told them. So we're going into 48 to take a look. Remember, there's no tithing, seed sowing, no money here, no GoFundMe. If anybody's asking in my name or in Understanding the Bible Radio, it's a scam. Don't accept it. Report it to Facebook, YouTube. Report it ASAP. Okay, so that's the bottom line there. God needs you to crave His Spirit to be in you. That's what He needs you to do, because that's what He's trying to do. So anyway, here we go. Genesis 48. And it came to pass after these things that one told Joseph, behold, thy father is sick. And he took with him his two sons, Manasseh and Ephraim. And one told Jacob and said, behold, thy son Joseph cometh unto thee. And Israel strengthened himself and sat up. Oh, I just read that. I'm sorry, 49. We're at 49. I'm sorry. 49, I just read it. 48, sorry. So we'll go through it, see it. If you want to see something in here, please post it up so I can go into it and study it, for it's his live study, okay? And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. Wow, in the last days, man. We think it's the last days now. I guess they was going on back then. Gather yourselves together, and hear, ye sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel your father. Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength, the excellency of dignity, and the excellency of power, unstable as water. Unstable as water, wow. Thou shalt not excel. Ooh, that's not good. Because thou wentest up to thy father's bed, then defilest thou it. He went up to my couch. That's interesting. I don't remember that part in here in Genesis that he did that. I got to look back into that. Simon and Levi are brethren, instruments of cruelty. Wow. Are in their habitations. Ooh. This is Israel now. Jacob blessing his sons, or talking to his sons before he passes now. O my soul, come not thou into their secret, into their assembly. Mine honor, be not thou united. For in their anger they slew a man, and in their self-will they dig down a wall. That's talking about where Simeon and Levi killed the Hevite, or I think it's a Hevite, the man that raped their daughter Dinah, and they tricked him to be circumcised. And while they were trying to heal, they went in and killed him. Okay, cursed be the anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel. I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel. Okay, that's the Lord speaking there. I know that would be the Lord telling them. For it was, I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel. Okay, Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp. This is the son of Jacob, Judah, where the 12 tribes of Jacob are. This is the father of the tribe of Judah, okay, where Jesus comes out of, David comes out of, okay. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? Who shall rouse him up? I don't want to even rouse up an old lion, I'll tell you that much. The scepter shall not depart from Judah. Oh, look at there. Nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come. And unto him shall the gathering of the people be. Binding his foal unto the vine, and his ass's colt unto the choice vine. He washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. His eyes shall be red with wine, and his teeth white with milk. Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea, and he shall be for an haven of ships, and his border shall be unto Zidon. Zidon, okay? Issachar was a strong ass couching down between two burdens, and he saw that rest was good, and the land was it as pleasant. And the land that it was pleasant, and bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant unto tribute. Dan shall judge his people, and as one of the tribes of Israel. Dan shall be a serpent by the way, an adder in the path, that biteth the horse's heels. The horse heels. Wow. So that his rider shall fall backward. Ooh. I have waited for thy salvation, O Lord. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. Out of Asher his bread shall be fat, and he shall yield royal dainties. Naphtali is a hind let loose. He giveth goodly words. Joseph is a fruitful bow, even a fruitful bow by a well, whose branches run over the wall. The archers have sorely grieved him, and shot at him and hated him. But his bow abode in strength, and the arms of his hands were made strong by the hands of the mighty God of Jacob. From thence is the shepherd, the stone of Israel, even by the God of thy father, who shall help thee? And by the Almighty, who shall bless thee with blessings of heaven above, blessings of the deep that lieth under, blessings of the breasts and of the womb? The blessings of thy father have prevailed above the blessings of my progenitors unto the utmost bound of the everlasting hills. They shall be on the head of Joseph, and on the crown of the head of him that was separate from his brethren. Benjamin. This is where Paul is from the tribe of Benjamin. Benjamin shall raven as a wolf in the morning. He shall devour the prey at night, and he shall divide the spoil. All these are the 12 tribes of Israel. And this is it that their father spake unto them, and blessed them, every one according to his blessing, and he blessed them. And he charged them and said unto them, I am to be gathered unto my people. Bury me with my fathers in the cave that is in the field of Ephron the Hittite, in the cave that is in the field of Machpelah, which is before Mamre, in the land of Canaan, which Abraham brought with the field of Ephron the Hittite for a possession of a burying place. There they buried Abraham and Sarah his wife. There they buried Isaac and Rebekah his wife, and there I buried Leah. The purchase of the field and of the cave that is therein was from the children of Heth. And when Jacob had made an end of commanding his sons, he gathered up his feet into the bed, and yielded up the ghost, and was gathered unto his people. So he speaks over each son. He speaks over, tells him what he sees about them, and then he tells them what they should be, what shall be of them. He does it. Val Crump stopped by. Hit the like button, Val. Please just hit the like button one time. That's all it takes. Just one little tap of the fingertip. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it if you definitely would hit that like button. All right, but yeah, good to see you, Val. Good to see you. It's been a while, but it is good to see you. So we see Israel, Jacob, getting ready to pass. And he passes at the end here in Genesis 49. He gives his sons the blessings, tells them what they shall be, what's going on. He's speaking of it, and this is where we know we're going to get the 12 tribes and the great multitude of Jacob coming out of. And now we're going to go into Genesis 50 in a couple minutes to see what's going on, see what's happening here, see what else is next, because we're finishing Genesis. Anything you got? Val, how you doing? What's going on with you? You got anything for me? I can bring it out right now and say it. Val Crump in the house. Good to see you. On the YouTube, chat it up. Type it in the chat or in the comments so I can get back with you, and I can also go into it. I can do a study just for you. It doesn't matter. I'll look into it and see what it's saying directly. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I do appreciate you. So here we are. We've been through it. All of Genesis. We've been through it. We got one more to go. And we've seen it all. We've seen it all. Yes, we have. And I got refreshed on a lot of stuff. A lot of things that I thought were there were not there. Yeah, a lot of things. And listening to, I guess, ministers or watching movies or something made me think that things were the way that they were. But they weren't on a lot of these things. So it's very important that you stay refreshed on what happened, knowing, and don't forget to incline your mind towards God, that he gives you understanding, enlightenment, that he gives you his spirit, the knowledge, the wisdom, the faith of his son working in you. Because we are to be a workmanship in his son. You do know that, don't you? That's what he does in you. Once he gives you his spirit, he begins to work in you, and they don't want to tell you that. And he's not just working in you to be some profession to make money, or to fulfill your dreams or goals or dreams to affect the world, to change it or something. He's not doing that. That's not what he's doing. That's not what's in his son, because his son has already told us that the world will not change. It's going to get worse. Okay, it's going to get worse. So just get prepared, because it's going to get worse. All right, but you need his spirit in you. You need to crave it. What else do you have to lose? What else do you have to lose? I want to be right back with Genesis 50. Okay, good to see you. Hit the like button for me, Val. Please. That's all I need. I thank you. I'll see you soon.
Please allow us to extend our deepest thanks, our humblest appreciation, our greatest gratitude for your fellowship here with us, sharing the letter of the gospel, the ancient definitions of Scripture. This is Understanding the Bible.